It is time for another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. This is a double feature where two segments are combined into one episode. And now, here's the host of the show, Mr. Eric M. Lima. Thank you very much, Mr. Announcer, sir. Well, hello there, everyone. Welcome to yet another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans 1977, episode 1929, and this is technically the first episode of the new year. I do apologize, first and foremost, to all of you. Now, things have happened beyond my control, and unfortunately, they happened. I was kind of hoping I would get the video and all the videos that I was supposed to do these past 2 days over and done with, but unfortunately I came down with some kind of virus flu type deal. I'm better now. I'm kind of hoping that whatever I ate holds down today, but it has been it has not, let's say the year 2025 and the year 2024 have not ended and started the way I would love it. So I do apologize for that. But however, to make up for all this, there will be a couple of Shenanigan double features, and this is the 16th version of Shenanigan double feature. And let's get going with this. The final NXT of 2024. I'll talk a little bit about that. Lola Vice took on Kaylani Jordan, and but Cora Jade did get involved during the matchup, but Kaylani Jordan did pick up the victory over a very dangerous Lola Vice. But she attacked both Kaylani Jordan and Vice after the matchup, and then Stephanie Vaquer decided to come to their aid, but Lola Vice accidentally hits her with her back fist. And then the match of the year is the North American Triple Threat match between Obafemi, Josh Briggs, and Wes Lee. And Josh Briggs addresses this, and this is going to be big things for him and his partner in 2025. I forgot his partner's name. He's from Japan. He's from Noah. And then Julia addresses Roxanne Perez as this coming Tuesday, New Year's Eve, Julia will be once again challenging Roxanne Perez for the NXT Women's Championship. The moment of the year, Joe Hendry arriving in NXT. Will he arrive in the WWE? Well, you know what they say. Say his name, and he appears. In this, Sarah Schreiber interviewed Cedric Alexander, who was not in a very good mood about what Ethan Page did to Javon Evans. Ethan Page interrupts Cedric Alexander. Both men brawl to the ring. The match happens, and with Ethan Page winning the matchup, but then he attacks Alexander after the matchup. Meanwhile, Tyreek Igwe and Tyson DuPont confronted by Hank and Tank, and then Sean Spears and Wesley interrupt both teams, saying a lot of stuff. But then Triple Threat match, Gigi Dolan and Shotzi. I love Gigi Dolan. Katana Chance and Kaden Carter versus the Meta Girls. And the Meta Girls once again proved themselves why they should be the women's tag team champions as they picked up the victory. Fatal Influence, though, got involved during the matchup. The Unholy Union interrupts the Meta Girls' victory, and seems like to me the Unholy Union, remember, they are former WWE women's tag team champions. And then Vaquer and Vice were arguing, mostly in Spanish, about what happened. Kaylani Jordan interrupts them, and then when she says, you both deserve it, they start confronting Kaylani Jordan. They're about to go at it, and then Cora Jade was sitting back relaxing, and Ava goes, what are you doing? I've seen all the drama. Well, guess what? You and those three ladies are going to go at it in a fatal four-way to determine the number one contender for the Women's North American title at New Year's Evil. She says. And then Ava had to make another tough decision where she had to make Lexis King relinquish the Heritage Cup back to Charlie Dempsey. And there might be a rematch for that title. Tag Team of the Year, Nathan Frazier and Axiom. And then Sarah Schreiber interviews them, and then OTM interrupts them. And then So Ruka talked to Zarya and said, I got to get my match. And then, Izzy Dame did pick up the victory, but Sean Spears was watching the matchup. Hank and Tank asked Andre Chase to be their partner in a 6-man tag against Igwe, DuPont, and Lee. And so Andre Chase like, fine. Female of the Year, no surprise, Roxanne Perez. Sarah Schreiber interviews her. And then 6-man tag, Chase, Hank, and Tank versus Lee, Igwe, and DuPont. But Andre Chase walks out on the match. Because I think he's still bugged about the fact that he lost Chase U. And Lee, Igwe, and DuPont pick up the victory as a result of that. Ashante Diadonis tries to call Carmen Petrovich. Nakia Lyons tongue, hey, we got the win. So what? Said, I'm going to a New Year's Eve party. You want to come? And Ashante goes, nah, I'd rather be alone. And she goes, fine, suit yourself. Then, And then Spears talks to Izzy Dane, and Izzy Dane's like, leave me alone, and then D'Angelo finally interrupts him. Say, hey, leave the lady alone, and all that. And he said, you better be worried about Ridge Holland. K.O. Dixon tries to talk to Andre Chase, and, she says, hey, Chase U is closed. And K.O. Dixon's like, I don't know what's going on with him. Mike Rome's about to announce the Male of the Year. Obafemi interrupts Mike Rome. Trick Williams interrupts Femi. They both talk it out. And Eddie Thorpe knocks both out Williams and Femi and holds the NXT Championship. By the way, the Male of the Year is none other than Obafemi. So there's that. So that's it for the final NXT of 2024. Speaking of 2024, how many, excuse me for just a second. How many, how do I feel about 2024? Well, it's been, the first half of that year was pretty, pretty good, Went to jury duty back in March of that year, and, but it was the second half of 2024 that went totally haywire. I mean, first things first and foremost, this was unexpected in 2024. Finally got this. It was really cool. So there's that. But then, I think it was more tough on me at work because we lost so many people and we had to go through so many changes. And so there's that. Although the final 3 months of 2024 were, physically trying on me. I mean, my voice gave out, in October, sometimes in November. And then you come to this past Tuesday and everything went to where in a handbasket when I started puking my guts out so many times. That's why I was unable to do these videos before. So, yeah. So, my thoughts of 2024, we also experienced a lot of deaths. I've also experienced a lot of deaths of people that I've known. A couple of former co-workers. One that used to work at the Ruby Tuesday. I attended his funeral. And then I attended his little celebration of life party in Plymouth, Massachusetts, believe it or not. Junior Candida. I used to work with him at Ruby Tuesday years ago before I quit in 2010. Then, and then Richard McLeod used to be a security guard at the mall. Head of security, one of the heads of security. Really cool guy to be around. He passed away in February. Then, a coworker that I currently worked with back, at the end of September, my friend Chris passed away passed away in the towards the end of September. And then a woman that I known for 40 years, in fact, was the matriarch of our church. And her name was Reverend Beverly Resendiz. She passed away at the end of October, and we held her memorial service in November. So, yeah, so that's my final, and all I gotta say is 2025 is going to be a better year, and I'm hoping it does. You know, I know it has not started off the way I want it to, but hey, the year is young. Let's go. I'm doing it. All right. So that's all the time we have on this show. Episode number 1929 of the show. We're 71 episodes away from 2000. Thank you for tuning in. And until the next episode comes rolling around, Mr. Announcer, take us home. That is all for today's episode. This is your announcer speaking for Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. A Big Beefy E, do it for Bob Saget Productions, and in association with a Raven Bofa Telepictures and Distribution. Thank you for watching today's episode. Tune in next time for another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. Goodbye for now.